Hi YouTube, my name is Peter with GeeksTrucking.com. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Even though I've been sitting outside of Vegas, did no gambling, I don't gamble, did no drinking, I don't drink. So today I want to talk about personal conveyance. PC. The reason is I've been getting into debates with people on whether or not I use PC correctly. So this is for all you new CDL drivers, rookie drivers, or anybody who hasn't been keeping up with the rules and regulations of such topic of personal conveyance. So what I'm going to read to you, and sorry, Jack's kind of playing with his toys, running around in circles, and sometimes he nips my toes. So anyways, I am on fmcsa.gov website, and I pulled up the regulations on personal conveyance. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first paragraph, and then I'm going to discuss it real quick, and then I'm going to take you through my thought process of how I interpret personal conveyance. And the reason is I have in the past used personal conveyance for 5 hours to get home. I have. I was told I shouldn't be doing that. I was told it was okay to do it. So what do? I'll tell you what I do. I do my own damn research. I go to the website. So now I'm on the official government website, DOT's website, to tell me how to use personal conveyance. So let me read it. Personal conveyance is the movement of a commercial vehicle, CMV, for personal use while off duty. A driver may record time operating a commercial vehicle for personal conveyance as off duty only when the driver is relieved from work and all responsibility for performing work by the motor carrier, i.e., your company. The CMV may be used for personal conveyance even if it is laden. Now, that's the key right there. Even if it is laden, which means loaded, if your trailer is loaded. Since the load is not being transported for commercial benefit of the motor carrier, your company, at the time. Personal conveyance does not reduce a driver's or motor carrier's responsibility to operate a commercial motor vehicle safely. Motor carriers, i.e. the company you work for, can establish personal conveyance limitations either within the scope of or more restrictive than the guidance provided. So, let's talk about that for a moment. There's a couple key phrases there. May record the time. May record the time. So if I don't want to record the time, technically I don't have to. It's on their website. It's their rules. It's what they're supposed to go by. Now you can also do it with a fully loaded trailer. There is no more time. No more set mileage, maximum of personal conveyance by the government. Those restrictions have been lifted. So when I drove 5 hours from Jersey to Rhode Island on personal conveyance, I was legal, people, underneath what I just read you. That is word for word for word. Now, I'm just reading something real quick, something else. This is just the background of personal conveyance, which I don't care about the background of it. But now, for guidance, another section of the personal conveyance. A driver may record the operating a CMV for personal conveyance, i.e. for personal use or personal reasons, as off-duty only when the driver is relieved from work and all responsibility of performing work by the motor carrier, i.e. your company. The commercial vehicle may be used for personal conveyance even if it is laden, since the load is not being transported for the commercial benefit of the carrier at that time. Personal conveyance does not reduce a driver's or motor carrier's, the company you work for, responsibility to operate the commercial motor vehicle safely. Motor carriers can establish personal conveyance limitations within the scope of or more restrictive than this guidance, such as banning the use of a commercial vehicle altogether, imposing distance limitations, imposing what you can do, where you can park, prohibiting personal use altogether, laden or not laden, because it's their vehicle. Companies can do that. Lots of companies do that. My company does not. So, personal conveyance gives you a lot of freedom, people. I don't abuse it, even though some people say I have. If I'm within 2 days ride home or a day's ride home and my company says you're off but you can use the vehicle for personal use, I'm going home. And I'm going to do it on personal conveyance. Why? Because I can. Now here's another thing too. As long as you don't start your 14-hour clock, personal conveyance does not affect your time, your 14-hour clock. Now if you go into personal conveyance after your 14-hour clock has started, then yes, your 14-hour clock will continue. Now another thing too, personal conveyance counts us off duty. Now my personal suggestions when it comes to personal conveyance is a few things. One, when you're using it, technically you don't get paid because you're relieved off of work. Two, everything you do on personal conveyance is on you. Technically your company too, since it's their vehicle, but it also goes mostly on you. So, I mean, if you want to use personal conveyance to go home in your day's drive, I say go for it. As long as your company says you can, why not? That's what it's there for, people. Just remember, you are responsible for driving that vehicle safely. That means you can't drive tired. If you drive tired, well then, good luck to you. But personal conveyance is a perfectly legal way to drive, and I have used it on 2 different occasions. When I had home time and a 34-hour reset from Jersey to New York. From Jersey to Rhode Island. Then, after I finished my job in Rochester, New York, I went personal conveyance all the way home. Because I could. And I did. So, there's a lot of debate on personal conveyance. PC, what you can and cannot do. I personally suggest do what your company says. And if your company has no rules when it comes to personal conveyance, like my company has no rules with personal conveyance, follow the law. End of story. And I just read it to you people, word for word. So this is for all y'all new people, you rookies, or people who haven't read personal conveyance in a year or two, because these rules just changed in November. As far as I'm aware, they changed in November. They made it simple. They made it easy. Because not only was it confusing to DOT officers, it was confusing truck drivers. This is easy. This is simple. And it's straightforward. And Jack says he would say hi, but he wants to play tug of war instead because He's a little bit hyper right now for some reason. So anyways, people, I gotta go. I got a pup to play with. Try to burn some of that energy out that he has. I just wanted to make a quick video on personal conveyance and my take on it. Read it yourself. Go to FMCSA's website. Read it yourself. Read your company's policies. Know what you're getting yourself into before you do it, because that's the only protection you have. It's called CYA. Cover your dick, cover your ass, people. So, anyways, y'all know any new people who are new CDL holders, rookies like me? Anybody thinking about it? Let them know to watch my videos. I'm a rookie. I've only been doing this since October 4th. And so, y'all have a wonderful day. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share my videos on more on your social media platforms. Give me a thumb up, thumb down. Leave me a comment. If you disagree with me, tell me why you disagree with me. So, and that way I can respond, and I will respond. So, anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. And again, thank you for watching.